really should be going, Chadwick. Tonight is a full moon, and I don't think the insurance covers acts of lycanthropy.
I am parched.
Oh, brother, fetch my guest a goblet of blood. You can put it on my tab.
You're supposed to be helping me work the bar tonight. When Mother locks herself in the brewery, it's to the 9 hells and back, carrying the whole family business myself.
Fetch the blood, or I will drink of your sister, and you can face your mother's wrath all alone. Understood?
1 minute, sir. I'm the only one working tonight. Effing commoners. Hello. Welcome to Evelyn's Elixirs.
I will take an elixir of stamina and an ale.
That will be 200 gold pieces.
Pretty steep. No family discount?
5?
Shh. I don't want your mother to know I've returned until morning. I know how she gets at the end of the workday.
You aren't due back for 2 months' time. Is something wrong?
What is he doing here?
I assume visiting his family.
No, I gather he's here because he has no choice. My bet is he was fired for being a drunk, too old, too incompetent, or just being a lousy human.
Father, don't listen to her. She's been ornery since Mother told her she was leaving for the Magic Academy. There's no need to be such a monster.
There's no need to be such an enabler.
He is our father.
Yes, our human father. His parentage has and will do nothing but hold us back. I wish I was a pure elf, you useless human drunk. My parents warned me I shouldn't marry a human.
No one made you open your legs to me, elven princess of the Evergreen Woods, so high on her throne of ivy.
Former princess, because my pure elven lineage is ended.
May I remind you that had my guard not been patrolling the border of your lands, you'd have fallen to the drow raid.
Ha! No, you and your horny boys were hoping to catch the maidens bathing in the river. There was nothing heroic about it.
Had we not secured such a high vantage point for surveillance, you surely would have been slaughtered.
So much violence, bloodshed. Not a single hair on an elven maiden was violated that night.
Well, not until after the carnage, when you ladies chose to thank us personally.
We owed you our lives. You were so handsome back then. 19. Still barely a man. A recently promoted lieutenant.
And you, future queen, 300 years on this mortal plane? Bitch.
270. Rupert. A potion of stamina?
Just like old times.
While we're at it, let's throw in a potion of bull strength, cat's grace, and you know what? An owl's wisdom. You always have trouble finding the... Ow!
Sister, we need to talk about what's bothering you. I can't handle this level of chaos, even if you revel in it.
If you weren't so daft, you'd see I'm the victim of these circumstances.
I know Father's income was part of sending you to the academy, and you must be devastated to have your education put on hold because of the tuition. However, I'm always...
You really do favor your human half as far as intellect is concerned. I could care less about my magical education. Lest you forget, a bite from either of my boyfriends lends me all the magical abilities I want.
You turn yourself for what? Easy power? That is truly insane.
The insanity is that you're content to sit here and pick potion ingredients for hours, rather than dream of anything bigger.
You know I have no choice but to tell Mother your intentions. She will surely bar you from seeing either of them again. This is for your own good.
Pathetic brother, who said I had any interest in my own good.
Hello, young half-elf. I'm the great and powerful Chin. That is short for the chaos in. I have observed you for days from the other realms and have found your chaos truly delectable.
Creep!
No, stop! Power! I can grant you power!
I am listening.
Well, first I shall guide you in a summoning spell to bring me to the material plane, because moving is a pain. You'll need some fresh blood.
It's been years since we've opened together.
Who knows? It might even be nice to have extra help. The children can be useless at times. Dear, where was your brother? Why, hungover. Turns out little Ari is, oh, what did the humans say? A chip off the old smithing stone.
I feel like I was hit by a carriage.
Look sharp, team.
Ugh.
An old buddy of mine from the Noble Guard will be stopping by later to stock up for his next grand adventure. You may have heard of him, Sir Gibble?
Gibble? Sir Gibble, the grandiose, is coming here to our shop?
That would be the company Father keeps. Isn't he more commonly known as the Dragon Breeder? Responsible for siring nearly the entire kingdom's dragonborn population, I believe.
Hey, who are we to judge? It's all consensual, and I assume the dragons he beds takes on humanoid forms before, well...
Coitus?
And he's the greatest hero in a whole century. I can't believe my dad is friends with Gibble the Grandiose.
Arihon, this is Gibble.
It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm a fan of your work.
Is that so? Nice to know the youngsters have good taste.
Haha, yeah, this one takes after his old man.
Very nice. Your father and I fought many battles together when he was, well, you know, in fighting shape. I'll take 24 healing elixirs to go.
If Arihon can just not make a fool of himself, then he will surely be able to land a squireship with my recommendation.
I admit I am impressed. You have not failed at least one of your children. However, there is the matter of Llianna's tuition, and I don't want to default on the Featherfall Net and anti-theft ward bills next month.
But maybe, just maybe, there is a silver lining to my return.
Half a century trapped beneath that cursed cauldron. You. Very well, Elflor. I'm pissed. I'm crazy. I'm starving. And look, oh, so much to consume.
Grandma Herbs, what are you doing here? How did you...
Never mind that now. His injuries are far beyond what my current magics will handle.
This is not a temple, nor a sacred site. This is a house of the arcane magics, not the imaginary workings of your so-called gods. Take that hippie garbage elsewhere. For the gods' sake, she just was an owl. You'd see the magical workings of the divine with your own eyes, if your head wasn't buried so deep in the elven overgrowth. Excuse me, little miss. Do not speak to your mother that way. Can you believe our children?
It's a miracle the fire and the subsequent water damage didn't destroy the whole shop.
More impressive, our daughter commanded that imp to do her bidding, and once again imprisoned the elemental beneath the cauldron.
You sound concerned.
No. Proud. Reminds me of another young spellcaster with slump.
Like mother, like daughter.
Brother, will you get me a refill?